With more than 100 games played, the border war between these two schools has been a clash in the middle of the country that's been a contest played since before the 20th century. And believe me, in rivalries like this one, the wrongs from games played in 1891 are Lawrence, Kansas, home to the Jayhawks. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Missouri Tigers, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get... Missouri ready to kick off to get us underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. So Kansas offense will have the football first. Mizzou put a spanking on the Jayhawks the last time they met.
Wins always feel great, but Missouri blowing out Kansas for them, that was ecstasy for their players, coaches, and fans.
Yeah, and it's just an awesome opportunity to be like, yeah, we own you. Like, go back to where you came from and just letting you know, like, this rivalry isn't a rivalry between us and you.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll pull it on the read. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. On 3rd air. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Looking to throw on 1st down. There's the pressure. Still on his feet at the 45. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Spits it out to the back. Connection to the right. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. And the Jayhawks trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rock Chalk.
I really like that drive for this offense. Putting last week behind them, putting a drive together, showing some explosiveness. This offense really put last week behind them. The poor performance last week, starting off with a bang here today.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Tigers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Hold it.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Dropping back, it's Horn. Under fire. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got a man, it's Terry. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. So Missouri will have to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Already a solid stop after a minimal gain. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Jayhawks want to pick up the tempo. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Little touch pass to the receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll give it to the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And the Jayhawks send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. On the run, it's Roberts. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Back to pass, it's Horn. Snagged in the middle, it's Johnson. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback keeps it. Gets it past the marker. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. Give to the single back. Past the 30. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Defense all over that pitch on the option. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jones. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Hold it.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Catch in the middle, it's Terry. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Missouri! Extra point here will tie the game.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. South Carolina steamrolled its way to victory today. They scored off turnovers, they scored on gadget plays, an all-around masterpiece that'll give the folks in Columbia a ton of confidence. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Handoff from the gun. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Cook. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Jayhawks are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Stop it. He'll have enough yardage for a first down. They'll throw it from the red zone. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Backed up now here, 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Running behind that left side. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. A first down run on the doorstep. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Now the play fake. Fires into the end zone. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. They'll go with the quick touch pass. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Horn. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run it to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The D thinking brings some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Madison. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Manning. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Running back searching for a hole. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And the defensive line, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
Missouri will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of.
Better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
You do think basketball in this rivalry, but there is football history. Gale Sayers, Todd Reesing, Chase Daniel, the Mangino era for the Jayhawks. At times, this was one of the best rivalries on the planet.
Well, they started playing in 1891. It's unfortunate with conference realignment that this rivalry game kind of went away. I wish we saw it more often.
Breaks into the open. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. And the Jayhawks are flying down the field. To the ground with the back. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They go to the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And it just doesn't get more dominant than that. One-on-one, me versus you, and there's nothing you can do about it, David. I know that's something you know a lot about based on your time at Georgia.
Man, fly off the edge, beat the man as quick as you can. There's so many things that have to go right for you to get a sack. The ball has to be coming out a little bit later. But you know what? When you win that fast and that clean off the line of scrimmage, that is how it's done at the highest level for that defensive end.
Fires to the right. Complete on the comeback. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Looking to throw, it's Horn. Makes the grab.
And that's a really nice route by the wide receiver, just understanding I got to win right now. I got to get inside of that guy, and I know I'm going to get contact. You run over the middle of the field on a slant, you're going to get hit. Nice job securing the catch, making the play.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Under fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. Field goal is good. And the 3-ball gives us a tie. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. Rides the back and leaves it. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on first down. Got his man in the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Wants to go up top. Looking deep down the right side. Snags it inside the 20. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. The Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Before he sets up this offense, 1st and goal from the 7. The snap sets up the throw. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Pocket breaking goal. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. Center perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
A very conservative approach here, just taking the knee and heading to the locker room. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Boys, so much to break down from a spirited first half between the Tigers and the Jayhawks. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Kansas and Missouri plays out.
And the Jayhawks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting.
And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking downfield, it's Horn. He's got the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd 3rd and long. No secret what he needs here. They get to him as he throws. Picked off. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. They go to the ground. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Right back to it. Fights off a defender. He'll be brought down, but it'll move the chains for Mizzou. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly complete. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Gonna run it. It's Roberts. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off play action. Makes the catch. It's Jones. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Scanning the field. It's Horn. Caught in the backfield. It's Terry. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. There he goes. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down. The Jayhawks want to move quickly.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The run from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with. They kick it away on 4th down. Wants to return it. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. It has been a complete uphill struggle for both of these offenses, Jesse.
It sure has. At this point, David, someone's just going to have to step up and make a play. Someone's got to break a tackle, make an incredible catch, and just give some life to this offense.
Hey, whatever you can, whatever it takes. Don't worry about looking pretty. That's out the window. We've already looked really, really ugly. We got to find something that works to put some points on the board.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. The give to the back. Turning it on. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Horn. Quickly complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Tigers! They take the lead with the 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. North Carolina was able to finish off a close one in Chapel Hill. They did just enough both offensively and defensively to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. He's in open space downfield.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Looking for a man. It's Horn. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Terry. He makes the catch. He's knocked down immediately, but they'll have a goal-to-go situation from the 8. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Rushes on him. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And defense is about being great in the great situations on the 3rd downs. Goal line situations like this, when you need to get a few stops, putting a few stops together, even though you gave up a long drive to get them.
And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Had nowhere to go with that one, had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Good, right down the boulevard. They're now up by a touchdown at 20-13.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. From the gun, running back on the move. Makes his man miss. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. And the Jayhawks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And the pressure gets there. And down he 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. With the catch, it's Cook. Makes his way out to the 20 before he's stopped, and that'll bring up a fourth down. The Jayhawks will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. They'll run it. Oh, he's got some space. And he was able to pick his way for just a few yards and show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So the final period starts with a second down play. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's got enough for a Missouri first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, give on the inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Dropping back, it's Horn. Got it in the middle, it's Terry. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Tight end finds a soft spot. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. They'll move the tight end. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. With the catch, it's Brown. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a fourth down. And the Jayhawks will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. So Missouri will have to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The running back takes his track off right tackle here. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third down, he drops to throw. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Green. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Jayhawks decide to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Snagged in the middle, it's Jones. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll run play action. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it won't make the connection going for the big play. The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big third down. Fires deep on the run. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? He's brought down, a short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cook. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from.
Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Caught in the backfield. It's Manning. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And now on second down for this offense. He'll do it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. And it's no good. He missed it. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys. The give to the back. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. And the Jayhawks moving quickly to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Catch in the middle, it's Cook. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The Jayhawks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Bringing the heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Caught over the middle. It's Green. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He wants a big play here late. And that falls incomplete on fourth down, but wait just a second. There is a flag, and this is a big call. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Great place to start for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Horn. Here's a heat. That's caught. It's Terry. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Missouri will have to send out the punt into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He's taking a deep shot. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. One more play to pad the stats. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. And the pass falls to the ground, and the ball game is over. These two old rivals don't clash as often as they once did, but now bragging rights will belong to Mizzou. Until next time. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.